It's the traveling shoes.
Morning, traveling shoes at the Wilderness Lodge. Dad Shoe here, Sean Shoe here. Let's go for a jog around the park this morning. Let's jet. Okay, I kind of did a pre-run this morning around the park just to find the best way to do it since there's so much construction, right? Like there's like a ton of construction. Anyway, so I'll take you on my abbreviated, it's not really abbreviated, but the knot route that Disney has laid out since the cabins this way are under construction / being painted or refurbished. So just so you know, those cabins down there are under construction. Anyway, let's go for a run. But before that, I just took a look at one of the falls here, and kind of like being at Yellowstone. All right, let's continue our jog. Hit my camera. We're at 2 3/4 miles. Let's go. So I'm doing interval jogging. So about 30 seconds on, 45 seconds on, something like that. And about 10 or 15 seconds walking / stretching. Let's walk it off. Oh my goodness. It's like what, 7 something? I see Disney transportation. Anyway, let's continue. Let's look this way. You can see where I'm at in perspective of the lodge. Right down there is the boat dock for fishing excursions. Although I haven't seen any. Not sure they're still going. Anyhow, almost done, almost ready. I normally wear a hat and sunglasses, but it's so hot and so humid. I mean, right now it's not hot, it's like 75 degrees, but it's like 93% humidity. So it feels like a sauna, which is okay, but just making you aware. If you're coming here in August, bring lots of shirts and undergarments. Okay. And here we are, Cascade Cabins. These are the older cabins. Whew. On my pre-run this morning, I made a lot of mistakes. So you're the beneficiaries of not making the wrong turns. I mean, I ended up in the smoking area at one point, and actually in an area I shouldn't have been. Whoops. So I don't want to show that. Anyway, all right, in just a second. Whoop. right after this, the other pool, not the main pool, but the smaller pool over in the DBC area, which we can use, I will be going into since it opens at 7. All right, off we go. All right, we're going to do a U-turn. I'm not going to show the cast member parking or license plate numbers. That's not a good idea. All right, U-turn. All right, walking about 10 seconds. Whew. One thing that's cool, I love about this park, or this resort, is that kind of like Yellowstone. Whoop. As you're walking around Yellowstone, there are tracks everywhere, all across the park. Elk, bison, buffalo. Okay. Not moose. Let's see what's thinking. Wolf, fox, bear. Anyway, you're seeing that here too. They've tried to duplicate that somewhat here, as if you're like walking a path on Yellowstone, which actually probably wouldn't look like this. This is too nice. But as you cross the path, you might see tracks, and you'd be like, wonder what tracks those are. And you get your handy dandy National Park guide out of your pocket, or get your phone out and figure out what tracks are those. I bet there's an app that lets you scan a track and find out what it is. Anyway, just be on guard, right? Same thing applies. Alligators and snakes, and it is true. All right, on we go. Anyway, I gotta tell you, it's hot, it's moist. Woo! You gotta breathe heavy to get that oxygen in when it's so moist. Kind of makes you wish that you were back home in Cincinnati, running along the back trail in Loveland, Ohio. Anyway, here we go. Seems like it's going to be a beautiful day though. Although Mrs. Shu said it's supposed to rain later. And we're going to Epcot later. Hitting that new bar up. I forget what it's called, but we'll post a video about it. I think Corbin's going to tape it, or Chris. One of the two. Alright. Cutting to the left here. You know what? Let's not do that. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Just walk past it real quick. We'll take a scan left and right, and then I'll continue jogging. Whew. On the left is where Old Faithful will come off, but it looks like it's under construction. On the right is the pool, and there's the kiddie area. See the waterfalls back there. Pool opens at 9. This pool opens at 9. All right, on our way. All right, so these cabins down here we're run by, they're under construction slash, I think they're getting painted, maybe some interior work, but can't film them, so I'm not gonna get to run past them this morning. How sad is that? It's a bummer. I was kind of looking forward to it this morning when I saw it last night. Anyway, construction signs are up and we gotta stay chill. So no filming down here by the cabins. Off we go. Hey, over here, entrance to the cabins, but no photography or video recording unless authorized, and we are not going to do that. Okay. Here's those frogs, guys and gals. Definitely brackish slash swampish water. There's a fence line right here too, but I'll show you that fence line. I mean, literally, it's only like 4 feet tall. So any gator with any substance can get over that, no problem. So keep your eyes open for our friendly neighborhood Lewis, who won't be blowing the trumpet or playing the sax. He'll be showing his teeth. On guard. All right, here we go. Okay, here's the pool I'll be getting into in a few minutes. No lifeguard. And 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Pretty sweet, huh? Let's go this way. Wrong way, camera. Wrong way. No. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah, look at the wrong way. I'm freaking backwards. That's crazy. Morning. That was crazy. That's bumming backwards. You guys got a reverse view. That's okay though. There's the pool. I'll be going in later. Let's put the camera. Keep an eye on that pool.
Good morning.
Morning. We got construction crews showing up, and I don't want to show their faces, so we'll keep it pointed this way. Morning. Don't get paint on you. Never mind. Bye. All right, lots of crews going by. All right, almost to the end of our journey for you guys. I still have a couple more laps to go. Anyway, one more shot of this guy. It's awesome, very peaceful. We're going up there. Our room is like right there on the corner. Actually a great room for a one-room villa. It's great. It'd be awesome for 2 kids and 2 adults. Anyway, one last shot. And for you guys, lap 1 will be complete. This way. Whew. Alright, so the hot spring starts up here at the lodge, inside the lodge, travels this way down to Copper Creek Falls, which is probably what we call the upper falls because it's the upper elevation. Down it goes to the pool. And for you guys, that's it. I got one more lap to go to get my 5 miles in. You guys were here for lap 3, which is, or actually lap 3.5, or lap 3, which is a 3 mile, completing 4 miles. One more to go. Thanks for joining. And again, don't forget to stay in shape. Get ready for this fall and yummy treats and Christmas for its wonderful goodies like apple pie, pecan pie, Christmas pie, all the pies and the cookies. I love them all. And the gingerbread. Anyway, see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Ciao for now. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Give us some comments down below if you'd like to see more content like this. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
That's the end.